It's Mason from UPW Capital. Please take note of the risk disclaimer. Let us look at gold. Gold has been moving between these two levels. At the top, we have resistance, and at the bottom, we have support. We can mark it as R. This area right here, we're going to call it potential resistance because we're not sure. We can also call this support, S for support. And the third level will be also support, or the third point. Now what we're trying to do is we're trying to use the patterns of the market to give us a clue on the direction. As you can see, we push from R all the way to S, right? And then from S all the way to R, and from R all the way to S, and S all the way to potential R. Now, where do you think price is likely to move? Higher or lower? If you said price may move lower, then you're absolutely correct. We can also say that the market is moving in a range. So that is why it's moving up, down, up, down, up, down, up. Now, if you look at the chart, we're going to examine the weekly chart and look for a potential entry. In our case, generally, we can look at this type of pattern and we can call it a 3-bar reversal. In our case, it's not perfect. This big blue candle here is larger than the other two. Now, if you look at this candle here, we're going to call it X. And this other candle Y, this is a type of engulfing bar setup. So this could signal to us that the market wants to push lower. What you can do is you have the option of using a stop loss of 1 ATR from the high of that candle. This can be your entry. If you want to be conservative, you can also place your stop loss 1 ATR from the high, and this would be still your entry. Now, with this mentioned, this is the weekly chart, and today is Wednesday, meaning at the close on Friday, you would need to make a decision for yourself. Now, remember, when it comes to trading, you've got to trade your own plan. Now, I want to show you different types of examples or different setups for gold. What could also happen in this market, and this is why it's called betting, is price could actually push lower a bit, then decide to reverse and actually push higher. And then as it pushes higher, it may eventually decide to tank and move lower to the support level. Right? So we're going to call this bet number 2. Bet number 2 simply means the market pushes lower a bit, then pushes higher and moves all the way lower. Now you need to decide based on your own plan how you're going to tackle bet 2, right? Let us look at another example. Price can actually, from this point, move higher and never come back, right? So that would be buy opportunities. We're going to call that bet number 3, right? If you really want to push it, and obviously with the market, since it's so unpredictable and no one can tell you where it's going, price could actually range in this level for as long as it wants. We're going to call this bet 4. So you need to develop a plan on how you're going to tackle these 4 sets of bets, and you've got to make the best decision for you. So we've come to the end of the video. Goodbye.